Check your speakers. Check your speakers.
True indeed with you. Holy Circle Gaming. Thank you for rocking with your boy like always. Definitely a privilege and an honor to
Check your
do as
speakers.
such. Y'all see what we getting into. We back at it. Marvel Puzzle Quest continuing the series. I know y'all, it's been a cool minute since I've been in, getting my game on. We had a few things that happened. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get back into the pocket. I wanted to take a little time off from Marvel Puzzle Quest, not for anything else. I was just a little bit burnt out in playing Marvel Puzzle Quest in particular. Not to say it was a bad thing, not to say it was a bad game, not to say that anything was going wrong with the game. Everything's been kind of flowing like normal in Marvel Puzzle Quest. But me personally, I just wanted to take like a little step back because I've been going hard in the paint on this game about 2 years straight from what it looks like. If y'all ever wanted to see what I was doing in regards to the game, you can see from right here. I believe you can see it from right here. I'm at day 838 right now. Actually, that would be 2 years and some change right now, not including the time that I didn't start this. Cause I didn't really start on, didn't really start this in particular on the PC side of things until maybe 3 months or that prior when I was just running it strictly on mobile prior to running it on PC. And so with that being said, that's kind of the reason why I took a little bit of time off. Wanted to go ahead and kind of like get into the pocket a little bit, maybe get a little bit of gameplay in now, simply because it's been such a long time since I was really trying to lock in my gameplay from before. So that's the reason why. I mean, like, kind of want to take a little bit of a step back, wanted to refresh my mind, come up with some good concepts, come up with some good run of play. Just definitely wanted to get in and, get back into the flow of getting some videos up. I know y'all been missing those Marvel Puzzle Quest videos. I haven't been seeing too many on the board as of late, so definitely want to get some of those up there for you, so we can make sure we keep that rolling. Like I said, prior to taking my little bit of time off, I got some other things spinning right now. I've been playing some other games in the interim. Definitely going to be introducing a couple of, playing some old, I ain't going to say it's an old classic, but I'm going to definitely get into a game once it drops in about a week or so. I'm definitely get into a game or two that y'all may or may not like, but I kind of like it because it's a throwback to one of the games that you should go hard on prior to. I'm going to run that off the P4. Definitely may run some Pillars of Eternity, may run some of that as well as we go along down the line. But I definitely want to kind of test run this for sure, just so I can make sure the video's coming in clean, making sure I got my concepts right of what I want to do in Marvel Puzzle Quest, and then get back into my consistent flow of giving y'all videos maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and then really just go from there. So again, I apologize. I'm sorry. I know y'all been missing y'all boy on cam, so I definitely want to get this one back up to y'all, and I appreciate each and every one of you who's rocking with your boy. Tell your peoples, your boy's back in the building, your boy's back on the video grind, so we're going to definitely get this in and get it moving, alright? Appreciate y'all. So let's go ahead and get into what's been going on in the Marvel Puzzle Quest world. We're in the reality season right now. You got the sharp dress coming up in the versus mode, so you got that Wolverine action. So if you got a upkicked Wolverine, this is a pretty good time. You want to be able to utilize it. I don't know what the rewards are for it as of yet. I think they may have the preview rewards for it, just so y'all can see what y'all working for. If you're tier 9, in which I may start rocking on tier 9, but if you're rocking on tier 9, Invisible Woman, what you would get for 40, and then you're playing for Prowler. So Prowler is that new character. I haven't really got a chance to break down a lot of characters as of late. That's the one thing I haven't done. But just so y'all can get a quick look-see of what this Prowler looks like, y'all got to let me know if he's any good. Prowler looks like it's going to be pretty decent as it looks like. So when you're talking about Prowler, with the passives that he has, his passive is pretty cool. He could basically fortify, strike, projectiles, and whenever your team matches a fortified strike projectile, it steals it. Wow, that's kind of cool. Pretty nifty difty in that regard. I don't see that he, projectiles on the board. Also does team damage. Does a stun with the Tinkerer's toys. Kind of cool little ability with the Tinkerer's toys. It actually could do a stun there. So that's pretty cool. To get a stun off. I guess when you're tiered off at 5, I guess you could stun for 3 turns. Minimum damage will be about 2k. I think if you upkick that, it'll probably upkick to about maybe 4 to 5. What it looks like when you have them like maxed out. But then it'll do like additional damage if your team has strike, attack, or projectiles. Then it'll do another 1,000 worth of damage. So if you tear that up, be another like 2 to 3k worth of damage even there. So that's actually a pretty good ability, believe it or not. Especially if you're working with somebody who can get those strike and projectiles out quickly. You know, a Blade, a Wolverine, a Dakin, one of those. Luke Cage might work out pretty fire. A 4-star Luke Cage, 4-star Iron Fist with him could probably do some serious damage. There's a lot of combinations you could work with him even with that ability alone. And then I'll get my code as well. It'll still Prowler steals away, leaving his allies to clean up the mess. Create 2 strength tiles, 2 strength 65 tiles off top, and then strike tiles as well as enemy. Wait, let me read that right. So when the enemy gets dicey, Prowler steals away, leaving his enemies to clean up the mess. Create 2 strength 65 friendly strike tiles and 2 strength 65 enemy strike tiles, and then turns Prowler invisible for 1 turn. When you get maxed out, I guess it jumps up to 132.65. Probably maxed out, you're probably looking at about 250, 100, maybe in that bracket, somewhere in that area. And then he goes invisible for 3 turns. That's kind of cool that he actually get a chance to go invisible. I'm not too big on invisibility because, I mean, it's more of a protection thing. But getting those strike tiles out there, I'm cool with that because it really works into what he's trying to do. And if you get somebody like a Power Man Luke Cage or somebody who can actually fortify those really quickly, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe the 4-star Black Panther will probably be a good look as well. So there's a lot of things you could do with this Prowler. I don't know if I'm completely sold to see if he's really top tier. I haven't really broke him down like that. I really got to get my hands on him and really see what he does. Or maybe if they rock him in a versus event, I will really get a chance to see how he's working. But in the meantime, that's what you're looking at for the upcoming event. What that's going to be jumping off in a little bit. So definitely not bad there. So let's go back and see. So outside of that, outside of the Wolverine action, you got the Shield event that's going on right now. And currently you're working with Sam Wilson on this one in particular. So when you're rocking with the Sam Wilson, the idea is to really, again, throw a lot of strike, attack, projectiles and let him kind of ramp those up. He's one of those characters at first I wasn't really too big on, but because he has an ability that actually is able to do damage, he's a very good support character. Probably one of the better support characters you can get your hands on, to be honest with you, especially if you're a mid-tier player. So mid-tier, like playing with 3 stars still, he's actually really, really good to work with. So that's what's cracking right there. So just y'all can get an idea of what's going on there. Story mode, you got the Shield training, you got the Age of Ultron, which is the Alliance event, which I actually got to start getting cracking on that as well. So I actually will start jumping into that too, because that one just started off. I believe it just started off right now. So I definitely want to get in. Maybe I'll just go ahead and crack on that instead. I was going to give y'all some versus gameplay, but let me actually jump on this first and see what's cracking on this one. Just give y'all an idea of what you're playing for in this particular event. You're going to be jumping up to play for a couple of Rock and the Groots, it looks like. A Rock and the Groot, maybe 2 of those. A Captain Marvel is what you could attain in this one. A Dazzler if you get high enough, and then the legendary coin. So definitely not bad there. So if you're looking to level up, so when you go by rounds, basically you're playing for Prowler. That's going to be the character you want to kind of rock with and go with. So With that Prowler, I think it'll be pretty cool to maybe try to, if I can, my team, in which my team is solid. You know, shout out to the Knights. I appreciate y'all letting y'all boy rock on y'all team for a little bit. It's an honor to, honor to be with y'all squad for a little bit of time. I think the Knights will be good enough to actually get me to maybe round 6 or so. So if that actually happens, I could actually get the characters necessary. But I'm gonna actually go in. And see what I could do as far as like getting a little bit of run on this one. So Ultron is what you're playing for here. I forgot what you're supposed to do when you're playing with Ultron, but I know what I want to do. I'm gonna go classic. I'm gonna go classic like I've been doing. I'm gonna go classic. I'm gonna go Iron Man. Let's go Luke Cage, Wolverine. Let's go Luke Cage, Wolverine, and I guess I'll go with. I mean, I could leave Iron Man up there just on GP, just so he can give me some volume. Might as well. I forgot how to do the Voltron event. It's been such a long time. Like I said, I'm a little bit removed from doing this. So the Ultron events, I've been kind of like. Being removed from playing, so I just don't remember what the concept is. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's the one, he drops the bombs down, and you have to be able to destroy the bombs before they hit you, and you got to be able to link him up and hit him for some decent damage. So, yeah, that is right. And the bottom of the board drops down as you go along. Okay, I'm not completely disoriented when it comes to this. It just took me a minute to remember what I wanted to do here. So. Ideally, I want to go ahead and run the purple play here. Because I know that bomb's going to drop down. So I still have the yellows in play. So I can run the yellow here. And I can still get that blue bomb. It's not going to do too much damage, but I can't let anything get to the bottom. So what I'm going to do this combination play here. Get some purple. He's going to get another purple up top. There's no black gems on the board. So what I'm looking to do here is I'm looking to maybe get some action. I was thinking I'd get some action off the yellow, but I may just have to settle and maybe just get it off the green currently. Because at least with the green, I can X-Force, get a little bit of damage done. Actually, I'm gonna get a free play off of them, and then. Yeah, then I'm gonna X-Force. Hopefully, that doesn't drop that bomb down too much. That was actually okay. It wasn't a great play. It wasn't horrible. Then I could probably spin for some black gems, or I could maybe set up the X-Force twice, which I will do that instead. I know those purples are dropping pretty quickly, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and X-Force again, shake the board up. And he's going to hit me for something, and I'm going to die. Oh, no, I'm going to get hit for 3K, which is not horrible. He hit me for a 3K, which I wasn't really expecting, because I didn't think it was going to drop all the way down. And then I'm going to spin those black ones again. And then I can just go ahead and just get them out the way with the surgical strike. Doesn't matter which one it is, but it's going to hit the blacks in particular, which is fine. Wolverine took a little bit of damage. I probably could have got unscathed if I wouldn't have went crazy with the X-Force. So definitely not that bad at all. But you definitely want to get your run on this one. So whatever squad you're running with currently, you definitely want to make sure you're getting your run with them. What is this? Oh, I'm going to get some command points. I need some command points too. That's real. I got 86 there, so definitely some command points there. So we're going to up kick and run. And then in this particular setup, you can run with Captain Marvel here. You can run with Rocket and Groot, which any one of them. The one that I don't have is Dazzler. That's the only one I really don't have in the mix right now. I got everybody else. Combination one more time. So we'll go with this combination. It's going to be the Thor. It's going to be the Thor Riri Williams Black Bolt. So when you're looking at this, I really want to run everything through Thor. If I can't run it through Thor, I could definitely run it through Riri Williams. They don't have a supremely good color scheme because you're going to be overlapping a lot of colors. Really what I'm looking to do is to just get those team up tiles out there as quickly as possible. That's really the objective here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just trying to generate some reds, generate some greens, whatever's necessary so I could go ahead and damage him up and get him out of the way. He's going to get extra play. Let's do this. Let's do, let's do this. Let's play this one down here. And I know I have some charge tiles cooking right now. I have the quasi sonic as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually go with the remote gauntlets because it does 3K. So I'd rather do the 3K as opposed to anything else. And let's do this. Let's go with the greens. And the reason why I went with the green, because just in case I get a cascade of the green, oh, it took it away. It was kind of a little bit of a risk play, but wasn't too much of a risk. I'm going to go ahead and get those. So, if anything, I'm basically going to utilize Riri Williams again with her 2 quick green plays to get Ultron out the way. So, that's basically how that works out. So, you could use it multiple different ways. If the game was going to go on longer, the objective was to actually leave those team-up tiles, utilize them to get the gems I need, and then to leave them on the board so I could actually do some damage. So, definitely, that's how that Ultron runs. You should definitely make sure you make it a point. Make it an absolute point to make sure you get into that Age of Ultron event. Because if you don't do that Age of Ultron event, you're doing a disservice to your team. So definitely you want to make sure you give that some run. I believe it's going to be a 3-day event. So support your team. I'm rolling with the Knights. So I'm supporting them in this particular go round. But that's what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few different things. I didn't get a chance to really show y'all what my roster was looking like. So let me show you what my roster is looking like. The roster is looking pretty decent. I'll show y'all the most pertinent things. I'll show y'all the 5 stars. The only thing I added into the 5-star mix was the Infinity War Captain America. I had some lost footage. I was going to get some footage up about a week ago. And it just didn't work out because the footage came out completely wrong. So I couldn't get that footage up. So I apologize. But in the interim, that's what I pulled as far as a 5-star was that Captain America Infinity War. And then my 4 stars are cooking pretty well. Gamora, Riri Williams, as well as Thor. All 3 of those are in high standing. My Luke Cage moved up well too. So definitely good in that regard. Y'all notice I have a list of 98 characters. That's pretty big. I know people's been asking me, how did I have my team to be that big? I'll tell y'all like I told y'all before, if this is your first time joining in, I don't pay to play this game. Everything I did in this game, I actually just did it just through time and through grinding and through working my way. You notice I got like 7,000 coins. I could actually utilize that to open up space if I need it. Or I could utilize that to get covers if I need it. Just depends. But 9 times out of 10, I really utilize these coins to open up my roster so I can actually make sure I have a deep enough roster so I can use most of the characters as necessary or to try out new characters as we're going along. So that's the reason why I utilize these coins. So that's something that is super duper important. I don't just utilize these coins just to get covers too often. I could probably maybe I think I only did it once where I actually utilized coins just to get a cover pull. Maybe even that. I don't even think I even did that. But I think I did it maybe once early on because I really didn't know how to utilize the coins at the time. But it was one of those things that it was taught to me just to hold those coins, utilize those to open up your roster. And if you notice, on my roster, I have no duplicates. I know certain players, they have a bunch of duplicates on their team. They may have 100 or 115 or 130 or whatever it may be. They have a bunch of duplicates. I have no duplicates on my team. I may rotate my 2 stars out from time to time, but I don't have any duplicates on my team. So, yeah, I should probably have some more 2 stars. And I know the thing is, I should probably have an allotment of 2 stars to cook with. All of them, so I could do the Deadpool dailies. I just kind of rotate my 2 stars in and out from time to time, but that's just the way I particularly function. But everybody rolls with that a little bit differently. But I do need to pull some covers real fast. so I could go ahead and see what the rest of the space would be. I do have some in the post event. I got 5 in the previous Taco Vault event that we need to work with. I also have another 3 in the new school Taco Vault, and we'll definitely talk about that in a little bit as well. Y'all see the Ultron, so I got 2 in the Avengers versus Ultron event. We'll break that down for you. Top Gun, because I was doing a Top Gun event. I got 2 in the Top Gun event. We're going to run those. I got 2 legend coins that I pulled, and that's when I'm doing the Deadpool dailies. So even though y'all haven't been seeing it on cam, I have been doing my Deadpool dailies every single day, even if I just took a good 10 to 15 minutes just to rock that. Got 7 in the heroics. I got 32 in the elites. I have 34 in the standards. Let's go ahead and get this cover pull session rocking, shall we? First and foremost, y'all tell me, how has y'all cover pull sessions been going? It's been a minute. I would like to hear from the squad. Let me know how the cover pulls has been going. To me, cover pulls has been functioning and flowing pretty good for me. Not overly great, but I have been getting some good stuff. Like I told you, I got some upkick on some 4 stars. I got some really good pull. Like I said, I got that that Captain America Infinity War 5-star. So the cover pull session has been going pretty good for me. So definitely want to just let you know, definitely want to get a feel for what y'all doing as far as like y'all cover pull session. How's it been going? What have y'all been pulling? Have y'all been rocking with those new characters? I haven't got a pull of those new characters as of yet. So if y'all got some of those new characters, who should I be looking out for? Which characters should I be trying to rock with? Is my squad good enough now with the current meta of the game? Or should should I be thinking about incorporating some of these new school characters? Maybe getting Dazzler or some of these other ones. Because those are characters I don't have. Y'all notice I have none of the new school characters on my squad as of yet. But I will be possibly starting to incorporate them as I start to get them. But I need to know who's good and who's not. Y'all need to let y'all boy know what's good with that. All right. Ooh, 3-star out of the standards. Okay. Okay, and it doubles up. Wow. Crazy. Okay. I'm not even mad at that right now. It gave me two 3-stars out of the standards. Wow. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Anywho, other things that y'all, other things. I know y'all been asking, first of all, how have I been? I've been pretty cool. Nothing too crazy as of late. My Thanksgiving was good. How was y'all Thanksgiving? Had a chance to hang out with the fam, hung out with my son and whatnot. So it was funny because we were watching this hip hop evolution. So one day with my son is just like me. He is really, really strong into music, has some really good thoughts in regards to musicality. I wish I had some of the knowledge that I had at his age, because if I had it at his age, I would be even more fire when it comes to my musicality. But he has it. It's one of those things that, he's really dug in deep to learn not just about like hip-hop music. He learns about all types of music, new school, old school, jazz, hip-hop, R&B, punk rock. I mean, my son Light Wizard, he knows it. So it was good to like sit down, talk with him, and we like chopping it up about like Notorious Big and De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest and a bunch of those other old school hip hop artists. It was funny because he reminds me so much of myself with that knowledge, and it was good to really see him incorporate that knowledge and kick it back to him. It's like he got it. He really gets it when it comes to like musical knowledge, when it comes to like hip hop and R&B and punk. He tells me not just about hip hop, he'll tell me about punk artists too, new school artists I should be looking out for. And I'm up there like, just flipping, here, I'll load this song up. Let me listen to it. I'll let you know what I think. We was listening to that Oxnard, that Anderson .Paak album. We listened to that album on the way home from my aunt's house top to bottom, and we breaking it down. Oh, this sounds dope. This doesn't. I like this bass line. I like these vocals. I like this synth in this part. We was breaking it down on the ride home. You know how much of a proud parent moment that is to like sit up there and break down music with your son. It's one of those things like I took great joy in just breaking that down. I always do. So my son Light Wizard's doing well. My daughter Silhouette, she's doing really good as well. She's been holding things down, doing color guard and stuff. So she been doing really excellent in that regard. She just finished her season, so she's been doing well too. Shout out to Miss Trent. She's doing well. I know y'all haven't had a chance to see her on cam in a while, but we'll definitely try to incorporate all the kids on cam at some point. Maybe during Christmas time, we'll see. So we can get them on cam so y'all can see them rock, see them get their game on, see them, just so y'all can put more of a name to a face and y'all can see what's good with the family. But the family's good, the missus is good like always, and the rest of the extended family was doing good too. We had good plates of food on there. I'm gonna tell y'all, your boy got down on a couple of cakes. The cakes were fire. Let y'all know I did a chocolate. I did the lemon vanilla cake, both of which super fire. We had the coconut cake jumping off, and then we just had the plates of food, man. My aunts and my uncles threw down. We had the ham, we had the regular turkey, we had the smoked turkey, we had the macaroni and cheese action. We had the potatoes. We had all that working on Thanksgiving. So the Thanksgiving was really cool. It was really on point. More importantly, it was good to see. It was good to see my fam. It was good to see my uncles. I had my uncles come through from Vegas. Had my uncles come through from Lancaster. All my aunts came through. So it was definitely good to see the fam, out there representing. And it was funny because when I first walked in for Thanksgiving, one of the first things. Oh no, actually that wasn't Thanksgiving. I take that back. I think that was during my cousin Chris's birthday. When he was rocking, they were all trying to, I think they were Skyping with my uncle. They were like trying to like group chat with my uncle, which was kind of cool because he was in Vegas. He didn't get a chance to make it down. My uncle Kevin came through. My other uncle didn't get a chance to come through. My uncle Ricky. And we were trying to like Skype and video voice chat, which was kind of cool to actually see that, how we kind of evolved as a family as far as like our tech is concerned, which was really fresh to actually see that. So, but it was cool. But shout out to my family. Love each and every one of them like always. So it was definitely a good look. So that's how my Thanksgiving transpired. How did y'all Thanksgiving go? Hopefully y'all had a very good, very fun Thanksgiving. Hopefully I had a chance to interact with your family and stuff, so it was cool. So that's how my Thanksgiving went down. What else has been happening? I know certain people may know, but certain people didn't get a chance to know. My wrist was hurting for a period of time. My wrist is doing a little bit better, so I'm not as in pain as I was prior to. So definitely better in the mix. I had to take a little bit of downtime. I was working. My job, I'm always constantly typing, constantly in front of people, and my wrist was just killing me. Shout out to my work team who was kind of holding me down. It was like, trying to make sure I was straight. So, but wrist is doing a little bit better. So it's definitely really cool to have my wrist back in action and stuff. But that's what's been going on with me, Nothing like nothing too crazy. Just want to take a little bit of time out before I get back into the mix. Been trying to rock with my boy Vex Valentine. He is on Twitch. He's been running Overwatch amongst some other games. So if you want to take a look at him, his stream schedule is going to be from, I believe he's going to be rocking at 11 or 1 o'clock in the morning. So I know it's not going to be good for my East Coast people, but for my people on the West Coast. So if you're on the East Coast and y'all staying up super late to get your game on anyway, check out my boy Vex Valentine. He's part of the circle as well. And show him some love. Jump on his channel, see if you like it. And I know he's not afraid of the critique. So if there's things that you can maybe see that he should maybe change, you can reach out to him. You can reach out to me. Let us know. And then we can definitely go from there. So that's kind of how we've been working. Been trying to get him off the ground with his page as well. And do some different things. So you'll maybe see some combination streams happening. You may see me jump on some games. Yeah, you may see your boy get some Overwatch in. You never know. You may see me play some other games, with the team. So you'll get a chance to see how we're working in time down the line. So we'll see as we're going. This Elite Pack, This elite pack, by the way, has not been going too great. It's been okay. It's been okay. Getting a good mix of 3s versus 2, but more 2s in this mix. I was more surprised in the standard packs of how we were getting those standard packs cooking. But the elites are okay. They're not great, not horrible. Another Magneto. I think I pulled a couple of those already, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look. Another Human Torch, and we'll see how this all impacts the line as we go along. Hopefully this doubles up. Angel, good there. Hawkeye. I may have to drop Hawkeye. I may put Storm back on. We'll see. Or maybe I'll put Storm back on. As far as like my 2-stars are concerned. So we'll see. We'll see as we go along. But the covers are not too bad. Not too bad with the cover pools. Not great. Not horrible. Another 2-star there. A 2-star Dakin. I could actually. I took Dakin off for a period of time. I could actually put him on. I probably have enough covers to get him on like outright. I think I have the proper 13 to get him up and running. Another Dakin there. So definitely not bad there. Not bad. Not great. Not horrible. Y'all know how we get down with the heroics. 2-star, 3 stars, 4 stars are at the ready when you're pulling for these. Hopefully we get a 3 or a 4-star out of this. Couple of 2-stars there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see what we get. Get a 3. Got a 3-star. We could definitely take a 3. 3-star Elektra. Not bad at all. Get a 4. Can we get a 4? Nope. We got a 2-star there. 2-star Wolverine. We'll move up my Wolverine some. That's for sure. Cause I do think I still have my Wolverine up there as my 2-star. Blackwood. I pulled a few of those today as well. Another 2-star there. Human Torch. I think I'm going to max out. I think my Human Torch is going to max out pretty shortly anyway. And a 3-star there. 3-star. Another Elektra. Wow. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. Not too bad. We'll pull those legends in a minute. We'll go back and let's do this Top Gun. Top Gun is basically like a variation of the heroic. The only difference is you're going to get a couple of bonuses to get that Sam Wilson's what you're going to get. So you're going to have like a couple of things that's going to have like better odds. So like right here you get the 4 times odds for the Sam Wilson. Everything else is pretty flat. You don't get any like additionals, you know. You get like maybe bonus heroes here, like a bonus chance to maybe get some of these. But that's pretty much it, you know. It's basically like a variation of the heroic pack. And just like the heroic I've been getting a bunch of 2-stars. But can we get a 3? I'll take a Sam Wilson actually. Let's get a Sam Wilson. Nope, got another 2-star there. Not too bad, not too bad. Another Thor. I know my Thor's champion now, so it's not going to impact me as well. Avengers vs. Ultron, same setup here. The only difference is you get a 8-shot chance at Dazzler if you so happen to get a 4-star. Prowler is actually in this mix, so if you get a free shot at Prowler, if you're looking to get that. What else? I think that's all as far as like shots. Oh, you get a 5-shot advantage with Rocket and Groot. So maybe if you get a 3 or a 4, you got a pretty decent chance at another Human Torch. Jeez. Let's get a 3 or 4. We can take a 4. Another 2-star there. Miss Marvel. I actually need that Miss Marvel because I think she's going to be more at a premium right now. Then in the Taco Vault, you got Cyclops in the Taco Vault, Gamora in the Taco Vault as far as like your top tier with the legendary coin, of course. You got Punisher, you got Blade, you got Wolverine, you got the 3-star Human Torch, Colossus, a shot at Angel, Vision, Dakin is in there. So let's go ahead and spin these as well. Hopefully we get something pretty good. Maybe. We'll see what's cooking. Maybe we'll get something pretty good. ISO 8, that's what I've been pulling. That's how my Taco Vaults has been going. It's been filled with a bunch of ISO 8. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna say this. I know I don't need the ISO 8, but what do I always tell y'all? You always need ISO 8. It's going to be points in time where you're going to blow through a bunch of ISO 8, especially when you get to like 4-star land, and you're really going to need that ISO 8. But I got 1.8 worth of ISO 8. That's a lot of ISO 8, kids. I'm just going to be keep it funky with y'all. That's a lot. And I just pulled some more ISO 8. So I went 3 runs with just pure ISO 8. which is fine, but look at that. I got 1.8 worth of ISO 8. That's a lot of ISO 8. And this is out of the old school Taco Vault, and normally out of the old school Taco Vault, you really don't get too much action out of there. Really what I would want, more so than anything else, outside of some ISO 8, I would like to get a character or two, maybe like something top tier. I would definitely take some coins. The legendary token would be fairly cool as well. Health packs. Actually, I could use the health packs. I think for my versus event, I could definitely utilize those health packs a little bit. So definitely get that working. Let's see what we got. Another set of health packs. Hopefully it's another 10. Give me 10 health packs. Yeah, we could take that. So 15 health packs, that would have definitely helped. So I could definitely like push through my versus event, because really my objective in my versus event is to get to 40 wins. Not necessarily to win. I mean, I'm not playing that particular one to win. I just want to get to the 40. ISO 8, another set of ISO. Can we get one? Can we get one set of characters? Just one. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for much, am I? Another Human. I didn't pull a bunch of Human. I know he's maxed out. I know he is. I know he's maxed out. So let's before I'm gonna break everything down real fast. Before we do, we're gonna break everything down. But before we get into that, let's see what's what. 2 stars first. Human Torch. I got a bunch of Human Torches we're gonna pop in. So all those Human Torches I pulled, I guess I needed them, because I pulled a bunch. Got 3 command points, which is cool. He moved up clearly up to 104. The Captain Marvel needed to train as well. That was the only one I pulled. So I got 3 and 3. I have no Phantom Blast, so that's crazy. Wolverine, I think I just pulled 1, maybe 2 Wolverines. Gives me a heroic token, so we'll definitely get a shot at that. That'll work. We'll definitely take that heroic token. Moves up to 113. That was actually, I had 4 covers of that one. And I definitely have I have a Magneto, really? That's right. I did pull a Magneto or 2. So he's going to champion out. So I'm going to leave him up, champion out, and then I may sub him out and put, I may put Dakin back in real fast. We'll see. We'll see. Possibility. Let's see what our 3 stars are working with. So with the 3 stars, we got Human Torch. Human Torch is going to give me some command points. 3 more of those. Electra, pulled a couple of Electra. It's going to move up to 81, 82. 82. The next one gives me an Electra cover. Okay, we'll work with that. 3-star Hulk gives me a token, so we get a secondary heroic token. That's cool. Get a chance at that. Angel moves up. The next one gives me is he's at 174. The next one gives me some command points. That's cool there. My Magneto is going to move up to 205. Really moving up as far as like the 3 stars concerned. Black Panther is going to move up as well. Give me some command points at 215. Gamora is going to move up a little bit. 188 for Gamora. Not too bad. I don't really utilize that Gamora too often. We're going to get up to 199 with Doctor Doom. Cyclops is going to move up 1. He's at 208. Storm is going to move up 206. And then Luke Cage will move up to 203. Not too bad. Not too bad. Didn't get anything 4 stars. Didn't get anything 5 stars. So we're not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we're not too bad. We're not crazy, not horrible, but not bad at all. But we got some covers that we got to pull, so we're going to go ahead and pull these final ones first. First and foremost, let's get these heroics out the way. Hopefully we get a little bit of good action off these heroics. A 2-star. No surprise there. It's going to give me a Captain Marvel. Hopefully we get a 4. Can we get a 4-star out of here? Got another 2-star, back-to-back 2 stars, a Moonstone, which I told y'all Moonstone will not get any run on my team. Mark it. Latest Legends. So, in the latest Legends, at the top of the hill, you got Loki, Kitty Pryde and Cable. Don't know if they're any good. I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen Kitty Pryde in action. I've seen the 5-star Loki in action. Haven't seen Cable in action just yet. I mean, they're alright. I don't know if they're worth the get, but I'll definitely take them if they come up on a 5-star. Let's see what we get. 4-star there. Let's see what 4-star we get. Riri Williams will definitely take a Riri. Not mad at that at all. I don't know if that banks or if she actually champions out with that, but I needed a Riri Williams. I wish she would have doubled up. It's okay though. Who else we gonna get? Another 4-star there. Let's see what this 4-star is. This is a 4-star Venom, which doubles into what? Captain Marvel? Okay, we could do that. We could do that. So let's pull 2 out of the classics as well. We might as well. We need a 5. Can we get a 5? Another 4-star there. Another 4-star. Let's see what 4-star we get. America Chavez. Could utilize that America Chavez. I actually want to give her some run. And let's go with this one. Let's see. One more. Another 4-star. So no 5-stars this go round. No 5-stars. And that is a Deadpool. We could work with that. Not bad. Not bad. One more. Why not? One more to grow on. One more 4-star to grow on. Why not? I had to. That's a X-Force there. I had to go with it. I had to see it just to see it. Let's see what we have there. Deadpool is going to move up. Countdown for what's going to move up to 5? Jeez. And don't have no X Enforcer and no out of bullets. But that's alright. America Chavez is going to get some move up too. She'll move up to a 2 there. And then that Captain Marvel, which definitely is going to come into play real quickly. Good there. So 4-3-3 is how she's matched up right now. This one actually banked. That is correct. It banks in. I needed remote control gauntlets or magnetic repulsors. My remote control gauntlets would have been fire, but it'll bank in there. It'll just sit. It'll sit until we pull another one. Then we'll train up this Captain Marvel because the Captain Marvel needs to move up as well. Photonic Blast, I actually needed one of those anyway, so worked out to be pretty well. So we're definitely good. So I'm on standby for another 10 minutes before I can start running on the second half of this event. So we're actually going to be in the midst of round 3 for what we're doing. So I guess right now, I got 96.50 I'm chasing after right now. And I have round 3, which is going to give me another Doc Ock, which I don't really like Doc Ock, but I'll probably put him on just on GP since I know he's going to be upkicked. But my team is working. I mean, I can tell you that off top. My team is actually making some moves and working out a few different things. So it's definitely really, really good. So let me go ahead and sign off from there. Got some things I got to get into. But definitely appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. Y'all know who I am. I'm Mr. True Indeed, of course. Y'all know who I represent. It's the Holy Circle Gaming. Like always, is God above everything. Until the next time, family, we'll do it again soon. Salute.